I see a good amount of movies. I'm so excited tonight.
He's so excited for a lot of movies.
This movie is the most
excited.
This DiCaprio movie is the most excited I've been for a movie in over a year. Over a year.
Sinners?
I'm more excited for this. Paul Thomas Anderson?
Weapons?
Oh, much more excited for this.
Did anyone just see Meek run?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That was an awful run.
I mean, he wasn't put on this earth to run.
No.
That was incredible.
That was insane.
What was he put on this earth for?
Troll.
Yeah.
He's good at it.
Your season, your shot, the NFL season is rolling, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Every game is another chance to cash in. Don't just watch the action. Win with it. DraftKings Sportsbook delivers the unmatched intensity of NFL right to your fingertips from the first touchdown scorer, anytime touchdown props, or the thrill of live in-game betting. Every snap is loaded with opportunity. New customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets. This just always all class by Meek Phil. Instantly plus score over $200 off NFL Sunday ticket from your YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season is heating up. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code PICKCENTRAL. That's code PICKCENTRAL to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. First, last night I did the Hardy lookalike contest, like I said. Hubs came.
Thank you.
Was nice. I didn't even see our guy in the back comes, and I'm like, what? He came up to me, was like, we talked a little bit, and I was introduced ourselves. We played against him in the basketball, like when we had the interns come and play and stuff. And he's like, I'm gonna be in the contest. And I looked at him, like, it doesn't look anything like him, but he came, and he put on a mustache, put on a goatee, and glasses and everything. It was a wild event. Hubs, how would you explain it from a different point of view? Because I hosted it. It was
a scene. The moment I walked in, I think the guy eventually who won, I thought that was Hardy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it was pretty good.
Deserving winner.
Yeah.
There were some other people who didn't put as much effort, but the people who did put the effort in, I was like, he's got a similar build to him too. I was like, is that him? Like, no.
The biggest thing to me was like, one of my favorite artists did this, like a lot of these guys, like, and him is his favorite artist. It was just like 50 people in a bar for free that just could hang out with him.
That's pretty cool.
That doesn't happen, I feel like,
It was a free meet and greet, and you did a lot more than you probably do in a meet and greet.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
And you get to talk to him a little bit, and then after...
He was so nice. He stayed for, everybody to say hi.
You know his last name is?
No.
Hardy.
Oh.
And he went to Miss State.
And he's from Mississippi.
Oh.
So, like...
This is Mr. Hardy.
It's gotta be, like, your cousin, like Mississippi, like you guys all do,
You could have just dressed like yourself.
Yeah.
And that would you have been looking like Hardy.
It was crazy.
It was a trip.
So he had to do lookalike, answer questions, is like make sure he answers about like things about Hardy that you're an actual fan. Then he had to dance like Hardy on stage, and he came in second place.
Oh, wow. Did you? Congratulations.
He sang.
He, had to,
I appreciate it.
he sang Truck Bed, like his famous song, in front of everybody, the whole song.
Well, too. Did a good job.
It was crazy.
It was the wildest thing.
At one point, I had to be like, I swear it's not collusion. Like, I did not pick him to win. Like, I stayed out of it.
He should have won.
He could have. If he went second, he would have won.
He's now Hardy. That's it. You're Hardy now. That's what I'm just gonna call you Hardy now. I mean,
Yeah.
That
you
works.
almost were.
That works.
You almost
yeah,
won.
dude, it was crazy. Like, imagine having to perform one of your favorite artist's song in front of him.
Crazy.
It was insane.
That is crazy. That is.
Did you
And, like, I'm not content or anything. I never do anything like that. So it was quite the experience, but it was super cool.
Did pretty well.
Think about this. Like, how many people have done that?
Exactly.
To Hardy, like,
Sang his own song.
I can probably
Not a lot.
literally count on my hand. And the answer is 2.
Like, you're gonna go. He's going to the concert tonight.
All right.
And he's gonna be like watching Hardy on stage singing, and be like, I just did this to him yesterday. That's crazy to think about. You know, like whenever go to a concert, you're like, that's my favorite artist. You never think you could do that.
No.
What did you like explain to like your family that you did yesterday?
Yeah, I called because my parents love Hardy too, and I called my mom last night, and she was just freaking out. She couldn't believe that.
Did she know you were doing this?
She knew I was doing the lookalike contest. I don't think she or even I knew that we had to actually sing if we made it to the last round. So I get up there, and I mean, luckily I know truck bed, but I was more nervous about the previous round where like act like him on stage because I didn't think I knew that song when it came on, but I ended up.
But like, look, this is Hardy's Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's him.
That's wow. You made it on Hardy's. You made it on Hardy's Instagram.
Yeah.
Like you're just on his Instagram.
I know.
That's pretty
crazy.
cool. That's pretty crazy.
Me and you.
That's why.
Back to it's me and them just on like he's just, and he did pander. He brought the cowbell that
I did.
Mississippi, which is smart.
All right,
Smart
hey,
pandering.
That's
the guy who won.
That's intelligent gameplay. Yeah, but considering what you have to work with, you did pretty good.
Right.
Thank
I
you.
mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, like.
Can we also talk about
has
the hard-on guy?
tattoos. Oh, and one guy I was hosting, so the guy I go up to, what's your favorite song of Hardy's? And he was like, oh, my favorites, and he was nervous as shit. And he was like, my favorite song is, my favorite hard-on is, and I go, I pause, like, what'd you say hard-on? And I just ripped this guy for like, how long did I rip him?
I'm standing in the back, and I'm wondering, because I'm not like a Hardy, like diehard, obviously. I don't, know his fan base. And I was like, does he call his songs hard-ons or whatever, or his fans? And it became very quick, very apparent, immediately, Marty ripping him that is not a thing.
Dude, I was like, imagine, and I said to him, like, are you going to be able to sleep tonight? Like, you just in front of your favorite artist said, my favorite hard-on is. And he's always going to remember that. He's like,
what did the kid
he was like, yeah, I'm not going to.
Yeah, the polar opposite. Hardy's Day here, amazing, runner-up, sings in front of that guy. You said hard-on in front of him.
Yeah.
Like,
That's tough.
stuff.
But hey, congrats. It was
Congratulations.
I
great.
appreciate it.
Very good.
It was so cool.
I'm glad you
So
had
cool.
fun. He's a great guy. He's one of my really good friends. So I'm glad that you got to meet him, and he's a great guy, right?
Yeah, no, he was awesome, man.
Truly an awesome dude.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to see him at MSG tonight. It's crazy. It's so cool.
All right. Well, I'll see you there.
Have
All
fun.
right.
That's
sir.
good.
I wanted to touch on NFL quick, and then mostly baseball because I mean it is us three.
Yeah.
But
Big night.
It's a big week for baseball.
big week.
Big week, big night.
You want to start with baseball, and I can do NFL at the end.
Whatever you want.
That's probably the
You're in
move.
charge.
Okay.
That's probably the move.
So last night, if anyone needs to be looked at for throwing a game, it should be the White Sox.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable.
People are also so like I did like the Yankees. What a win against a great White Sox fan. They were literally being like how do you not know that's joking? I can't take that stupidity when you know like the White Sox have 58 wins. I know they're not great, but when he threw that wild pitch, I rewound the TV.
I screamed.
I rewinded
I did too.
I rewinded the TV because I go, there's no way he did that because it was the worst pitch,
On a 3-2 pitch.
and it was like,
It felt like that was gonna be the only way they scored in that inning.
dude, yes,
Like once they get two guys on, and then Grish hits one right at the guy. And it's
That
like,
hurt.
ugh, this
When
is
that was-
just one of those games like they can't get anything going. Fucking what? Toronto loses. Of course they don't gain it. They don't take advantage there. And then this guy has to throw the worst. Isert, I think his name is. I'd never seen him pitch before.
it was the
Isert.
worst pitch I've ever seen.
so bad.
And what a bat by Caballero.
Holy shit.
He's the best trade we had. Is crazy. That's like the best trade we had.
I'd still go Bednar, but
Yeah, but like with the lineup,
they got 7 guys at the deadline, and it certainly hasn't played out the way we hoped. Now, we did get a bona fide closer, which is huge, and Ryan McMahon's defense has really been helpful. But to get Caballero for Everson Pereira,
yeah.
Yes.
a throwaway guy who is a true, like, probably 4A guy is the way to describe him. And to get a guy like Jose Caballero who has like a 140 OPS plus since coming over, hitting, it might be over 300 now. The stolen bases, playing good defense.
Everything.
He is a pest, and he's a guy you want in your team and a guy you never want to face in a postseason series. Like, just a guy who can cause havoc in a bunch of ways. And we have him under control for like fucking 4 years now.
That's key.
He's also
cheap.
saved.
He also can play every position too.
Yeah.
He has saved Anthony Volpe's just like peace of mind for a second because
Well,
he
he's
just-
allowed him to take a step back.
Just
yeah.
so like not like because he'd keep playing Volpe. Like we had nobody else to play shortstop. Like I know Rosario would have been,
yeah.
but like Rosario wouldn't. Rosario also kind of like
866 OPS and 88 plate appearances.
Who?
141 OPS.
What's
plus.
the average?
Caballero,
what's
284.
284. Okay.
that's great.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not what he is. He's not that caliber of hitter, but
No.
like the pestiness that's not a word, but like the stolen bases, the good defense, like that is what he brings to the table. And if you could just be an average hitter doing that, then you bring value. Especially
He has value.
and especially
Ton of
to the Volpe situation was such a disaster to allow him to take a step back and a breather. And what's crazy though, I'm thinking of is, do you remember Caballero's first game as a Yankee?
What?
He goes in
Yes.
right field, and the
Oh,
ball
yes.
goes under his glove. Like he
Yeah.
couldn't have started worse. To actually turn out to be a really nice addition, it's crazy when you think of that was his first moment. Granted, just getting thrown out there in right field, but that was a must-win.
But
In terms of like, if you want the division to stay alive, and obviously they clinched the playoff berth, the's more to be done here, but they need to win that game.
I have an interesting stat on Caballero. He's not the only Caballero in MLB history. Does that
Makes
shock
sense.
to you?
No.
There's
It's-
all
'cause
there's
No.
there's only 2 Caballeros in MLB history.
That shocks me that there's only been 2.
You know when the last guy was?
Who?
Show him, Liam. Putzi Caballero in 1952.
Wow.
But
What-
not expecting that.
What teams did he play for? Scroll down, I'm just curious.
Minus 2.9 WAR. He played for the Phillies.
He was 16 years old. That's during World War II.
He was a World War II replacement.
putsy.
That's so. At one point in time, he probably was like this great young player, just never panned out. 16 years old during
His
World War II. Isn't
career
that
was
crazy?
over 24.
He played
Insane.
1944.
So he played just with the Phillies, huh?
Yeah.
The Phillies probably thought they had this big prospect.
He died in 2016. He lived a long life.
They did.
Damn.
It is a long life.
Long life.
Imagine being 16 in the majors. That's crazy.
That's kind of
And then going to war.
No, he didn't. I
Oh,
don't
he
think
didn't go to war.
I think the reason he was playing was too young to go to war.
Oh.
Him, this guy named Joe Nuxall, who ended up becoming a great Reds broadcaster. He was a 15-year-old player. These guys, because of the World War II, didn't have enough players.
What Philly players in
They had a one-arm guy in World War II, during World War II play. Pete Gray, one arm. It's not a joke.
what Philly
know
players
it's
got
not.
sent to
It's
World
funny.
War II? Do you think he filled in for? Was that like Chuck Klein's time, or is that too?
I think Klein was after or before. Klein. In fact, I'm pretty
You're just
certain.
saying names. This could
Like,
be,
imagine listening to this, and I'm not saying it's funny, and it is funny. I'm
You just
not.
don't. You just don't like history, though.
No, come on.
You don't.
If you, what does the chat say?
Oh, well,
It's funny to say. It's funny to say.
Kleinstein.
The fact that you don't think that's funny is more of a problem.
I don't know. I like history. I like history. You don't.
That's fine, but it's funny. We're
Putsy.
talking about Putsy Caballero.
That's fine.
You're the
and you're
only
talking
show
about a guy with
you're
one arm in the fucking World War II.
Great. It's a crazy story. Look it up.
I'm shocked that there's only been 2 Caballeros. I thought there'd be more.
I thought so too.
I think that's a more. I think it's more common name than.
I would assume as well.
Back to the Yankees game. I think it was also malpractice for that guy to not dive.
He must have thought there was one out. That's
To
the
me,
only
though, that still
explanation.
doesn't matter because regardless, like that's a do or die ball. Like that ball is right in front of him, and I don't know if
Off
he
the
would
bat, I
have
thought it caught.
He might have not caught it, but regardless, he should have dove.
Because you have no chance of throwing the runner out at home, so you have to dive.
Well, so I thought if there's one out in his mind, the runner isn't going on contact.
Right.
So then he's gonna hold up at third.
Why would he think there was two
But
outs
you're
for
first-
a long time?
No.
He even made a pitching change with two outs, right?
I'm just
Yeah,
trying.
it was a double play right in front.
I'm
of his
trying
face.
to rationalize.
I don't think that's
the dive because
But
there's no other
even-
reason.
But even in your brain, like you're still diving for that ball with one out. Like you're like a center fielder. You're supposed to be the best fielder out there. What is Meek laughing at?
Putzi's Wikipedia page.
Wait, what is it? What
is
happened?
it?
I'm actually
In
curious
his
about this
first full season in the majors, playing 79 games, where he was the regular starter over Wooly Puddinhead Jones.
Incredible.
guy. That was his nickname. Well, actually, Willie Jones had a decent career.
Puddinhead Jones.
I saw
go
Andy
back on that. Go
Andy
back on that.
Semnek. He was a catcher for the Phillies.
What else we got?
He's a pretty good catcher.
Sorry.
Willie Jones had a long career. Ted
I love that
Kulowski.
Puddinhead.
That's his nickname. Crazy nicknames back then. We have crazy nicknames now, though. You know.
He started a triple play in a game against Cincinnati where Virgil Stallcup hit into it.
That name I don't know. I don't know Virgil Stallcup.
He was described as a ham. Oh no, never mind. I misread that. Something about a ham.
What a time it must have been to be
He
a sports
regressed in
fan.
1942.
What do you mean? Why?
during World War II.
Sad. All your guys go to war.
I know.
Crazy
What a time it would have been. Imagine seeing like your favorite
what do you mean?
player
What do you
and-
mean? Of
Yeah, what do
course.
you mean?
I didn't understand. So I was reading more like post World War II. I was kind of focused on 1946 to.
Imagine like your favorite player goes to war and you got Putzi.
And you got a fucking 16-year-old in there.
Well,
Again, we always go back to this. Could you imagine if Frank the Tank was around during then and had some sort of radio or
Been awesome.
some sort of
Tank would have been a Dodgers fan, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Nice.
imagine him screaming about Putsy.
I imagine because the Dodgers,
Awesome.
Dodgers famous for always losing. We'll get him next year. I bet he would have been a Dodgers fan.
Yeah. But yes, Yankees win. They're 1.5 basically. We were talking about that. 1.5 games out of the division, which is awesome. And we have 2 against the White Sox. and we
Tonight,
have
Crochet is pitching against Scherzer.
But-
So
You got. By the way, I really think you guys lose tonight. But here's why. You guys were celebrating like crazy last night. I think a lot of those guys are gonna be hungover today.
no, I think they knew to take it.
Yeah.
They weren't taking it easy in that locker room.
No,
I saw it's crazy.
no, but they were spraying. But I don't know how much drinking was.
Some
involved.
sort-
They didn't go out tonight. Last night.
No,
They didn't.
I guarantee you they didn't.
Sauces. I had
Really?
sauces.
'Cause that's
Yeah, I guarantee you because Boone also said like he was talking about tomorrow being today, obviously.
All right.
Because and also all of their conversation, they're talking to Meredith. They're all talking about the division.
They also
all
knew,
know
like,
it's
they
there.
knew they were going to make the playoffs at this
Right,
point.
right.
Like they were so hard.
Now, if they win the division, the next day they're going to be.
Oh,
playing.
yeah.
next day we should we'll bet whatever. But
I'm on the White Sox run line.
switching it to
I'm going to the game, so I'm refusing that bet.
Queens, it wasn't in
I want
Queens,
to pull up
but
the odds for division.
We're minus
real quick.
375 tonight, dude.
I know.
The Yankees.
I'm taking the run line.
What is that?
wait, Freed's pitching
Well,
tonight.
It's Freed versus.
Plus
I'm saying it's
250.
no. Is it plus 2.5, plus
Wow,
1.5?
so I have good odds right
1.5.
now.
Some good juice on that, probably.
We're plus 250
Yeah, it's plus money.
to win a division.
That means it's there.
I know because I have plus.
Oh, it's
400.
there. It's there. Oh,
Wait, what's
right there in front
what's
of
your
you.
juice on the run line?
let me
That
find
was
it.
mean.
It's
That was a
Plus
very,
175 is my
very
guess.
inside.
No, I don't think it's that
watch
high.
baseball.
I don't think it's that good.
Minus 375. I can't
It's,
even bet this
uh,
game tonight.
Minus 150.
Plus 136.
What?
Oh, okay.
White Sox plus 1.5.
Yeah.
I gotta bet some props tonight. I'm going to the game. I can't take my minus 375.
The White Sox have 99 losses, so one more put them at 100.
You should take the bet I took.
What's that?
Over pitches in the first inning of the other team.
Okay.
It was 19.5 last time. It was awesome bet. 20 pitches happened.
Against Frazier Ellard?
It was awesome.
It's a bullpen game, I think, for them.
Is it?
Yeah, he's-
oh,
he's
it definitely.
very
It is.
good.
It is.
Check. Can you see if does it have that bet up right now? It was awesome. It was such a fun bet to be at. Like at the game was awesome. I think we should do that. For
Lauren's gonna be
playoffs
so
as well.
confused, and I'm just like rooting for every ball.
Well, dude, people behind me were like, "What are you rooting for?" And I was like, "I need over 19."
Where would it be under pitcher props?
Yeah,
That's a fun one to bet.
it was very
It
fun.
might be something that's available later. I don't see it here.
Most if it's a bullpen game, they might not offer it.
Oh wait, first inning. Pitches thrown. 19.5. Over is plus 140.
Do it. It's fun. I had a
20
plus
pitches a
120,
lot.
but
Yeah,
it really
what's the average, like
wasn't.
15?
It really wasn't
15 to
because
17?
only thing that happened was there was a walk.
His last outing. I don't know if he started this game. He got one out. He threw 26 pitches.
Oh,
You would think it's a lot, but like think
Well, it
about
is.
even no. It's not.
Well, he has
No
other
way.
innings that are lower.
Because it's not a lot in a way because literally it was only 4 batters got up and just one guy worked a count. That was it.
yeah, I know.
It
but
wasn't like it's not that many.
So there's a-
15 pitches. There's what?
Yankees
normal?
also-
There's a few different ways to look at it. So the first off, the thing in your favor is you're getting the top of the lineup. So you're getting guys that typically have high on base percentages.
Mm-hmm.
The negative part is anything over 15 is considered is a lot. 20, so 20 times 5 is 100. That's telling me you're gonna have 100 pitches over 5 innings. That would be a lot. So if 20 is a lot, but you are getting the ideal lineup up for that situation.
Yeah, but
I
it's-
still think 20
in a
pitches
way
an
I'm
inning is a
saying-
lot.
Yankees take a lot of
I'm
pitches.
saying in a way it's not as well.
And you're
though,
getting Judge
because-
there.
Yeah,
The problem is Judge might get this, and that's no.
And that's no pitches,
no
right?
pitches.
it's not 4.
No. I don't think.
I
They
think
wouldn't
it's 4.
walk. They wouldn't intentionally walk Judge in the
No
first.
way.
They're not going to intentionally walk Judge.
It
in the
has to be 4.
No, you don't throw any pitches.
No.
I understand, but like I feel like
No, your pitch count doesn't go from like 20 to
for a
25.
bet wise, that's some
No.
bullshit.
That I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, I don't think so.
I don't know
'Cause
how
it's-
that- Never had to
it's
do
not-
with a bet.
Because it's not
gonna
really
walk him the
4
first
pitches.
inning.
They're just saying auto walk. They're just saying they're not saying like it's just the sign is 4.
They're not going to intentionally walk him in the first inning. It's a moot point.
How many intentional walks
My-
do you think Aaron Judge has this season?
So he has like 120 total walks, something around
14.
I'd say 25.
Said 14.
there. 35.
34.
Oh,
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a
Guess
lot.
how many he has in his career? A 10-year career.
10-year career.
126.
I was gonna say 142.
Higher. 210.
It's 102.
Damn it.
He didn't walk much his first few years. Intentionally walked.
I guess they didn't understand that there was a
2017 was
true
11.
beast was up.
He also missed a lot of time in injury.
He did.
Back to Queens, but it was in Chicago. Great win for the Mets.
Oh my God. I was
being
Season-saving win.
5-0. Luckily,
Feels like it.
5-1.
It would have been tough to.
6-1.
I mean, the good news was wouldn't call it season saving just because the Reds also
But
lost.
Arizona wins.
Right.
So Arizona would have been then tied with the. Well, they are tied with the
Would've
Reds
been a
now.
three-way
They are
tie.
tied.
It would have been a three-way tie.
Yeah.
And you
So
don't
what's
have it.
Arizona's?
Arizona has a tiebreak over the Mets and
Oh
Reds,
my-
I believe.
But no, so
God.
the Arizona tiebreaker is like to be determined though, right? Because it's based
It's
off
not.
no,
It's
because
not.
the Mets
It's-
lost to the Nats. We can't have a better
Right.
division record than them.
Correct.
Oh my God! So you really are.
No, I thought that was.
disaster. You have to really just
Your
win.
division record isn't good though.
Our division, well, we lost to the Nats.
We still have 3 against the Marlins, but I don't think we can
But the
catch up.
Diamondbacks record in the division isn't good. I thought.
I think theirs is
no,
better.
it's better than ours.
Yeah.
I can double
Really?
check.
Did I misread it?
I think so.
I mean, if the Mets
D-backs
lost to
versus
the,
the West are
the
26
Nats
and
and the
21.
Phillies,
The Mets versus the East.
Oh, I
are
must have had like a dyslexic moment or
24 and
something.
25.
Yeah.
So
I
the
thought it
Nats-
was reversed.
the D-backs would have to lose 4
Got it.
games.
Correct.
that's
Got
a
it.
disaster for the Mets too. Oh my God!
D-backs, by the
It was
way.
great. Obviously, huge win for them last night. So if the Mets lost last night, the D-backs would be in. Correct.
Correct.
Which is nuts.
Correct.
Crazy.
Quick stat before we go back to the Mets. The Dodgers blew that game, the bullpen. This is from Kyle Glazer. Tanner Scott, 4.91 ERA, 10 blown saves. Blake Trinan, 5.55 ERA, 4 losses in his last 5 appearances.
The Dodgers haven't had an
Kirby
an
Yates.
impressive season.
Not at all.
Everyone was like they're gonna have like the best record.
They might not
in
win
baseball.
90 games, right?
I think they have 88.
Kirby
Yeah,
Yates
so
has a 5.23 and 9 earned runs last 10 innings. So their bullpen, like, legitimately, if the pitcher, like, Shohei was great yesterday. And
Great.
he's been, I think he has the lowest FIP or something in the National League, which is crazy. But once the starter comes out, like, you can get that team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you give the Mets credit; they were down 6-1.
Was it 6-0 or 6-1?
6-1.
Great
Lindor
win
to
for
lead
them.
Oh, Lindor lit off, right?
Soto, he's having struggles out there.
No, he had struggle out there. He's been pretty good. He's actually been pretty good in right field. That was a
The
disaster.
what about
The win- the
one
win-
that went under his glove the other game?
Yeah, he's been good. He's been good. He's been fine. I shouldn't say I lied. He's been adequate.
You can't just like
He's not killing you out there.
No, he's not.
But that was just poorly. That was the
games
timing
in-
of that was very bad.
But also the one that went under his glove was also like
that was that was last week, right?
that was recent. Yeah.
Was that the Nats game?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it's just like I was just saying, there's 2 really bad ones. You haven't seen that all year, is what I'm saying. You won. It's nothing against
He hasn't been
it,
great
but-
all year, but he's been all right.
I know, but those are like 2 stunning ones. But like regardless, Mets come back. They usually lose that game as of late, so that gives you promise.
Oh yeah. Jesus. It's the
yeah.
best comeback one of this.
I'll say this.
But they're pitching where it's really the problem, where you literally just have McLean and
Sproat's been all right.
Sproat that's been like fine.
And
like,
Holmes has been fine, but
It's just like you know you're getting.
Well, he just doesn't go long enough.
Exactly. That's what you know you're getting in 4 or 5, maybe 5 innings.
Yeah.
You're getting definitely four.
You're getting
with
4.
4 innings, 2 runs
Yes,
every time.
Correct.
And the problem is Peterson was your savior for a while, and
Yeah, we
he's
warm
been
him to the ground.
awful.
Well, he shouldn't pitch. He's shut down. Like his arm shot. Like we run him into the ground.
So
That's
who's
a
pitching
major
tonight?
problem.
Huge problem. Who's pitching tonight?
Well, man, I just wanted to show
Tong.
Man,
So
that's
Soto
a
has been
defense.
better since the start of the season. Obviously, 2 misplays.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's not including, by the way, last night.
No,
Yeah.
that's before last night.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for the most part, first 3 months, not good.
That's pretty on
Last 3
point.
months,
That's
bad
pretty on
average.
point.
He's not a good right fielder.
No.
No, he's
Never
not.
has
He's not a
been.
good right
He
fielder.
never has been. Even with us, he was horrible.
We're hoping he's average.
Crazy though, his first game he did throw out.
That's why I thought he was fine, because he.
The arm is fine.
The arm's good.
So
the range
his,
is the problem.
His rap is typically if it's a ball coming like a line drive and in when he has to go back, it's an issue.
Also, it's way
He has to
easier.
go back. Issue. Also, if he has to
When
go
it's in
more,
front of
if
him,
he has to
though.
go more to his right. it's an
Right.
issue.
When it's in front of him, everything's okay, and he has a decent enough arm.
He's got a good arm.
Yeah, he's a
I'll
good.
say
He's a good arm.
arm.
He has a good. I would say he's a good arm.
It's also easier to play right field in Yankee Stadium than the Mets.
Correct.
Yeah.
He doesn't have much.
Doesn't
ground to
go
cover.
back as far.
Yeah,
Right,
the
absolutely.
Mets, it's a disaster.
That's
back
why.
But he's not a disaster back then.
No, I'm just saying it's a disaster. It's a hard to play right field in Mets, and he's playing better.
Yeah, it's not like thank God it's not like Fenway Park. That would be tough.
Yeah,
You would if he was a sock, he'd be left.
Be a left
on
field.
the left.
And-
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what they did with Manny because Manny was a right fielder with Cleveland.
Yeah, like
Joe-
This is
Jonathan
way
is
talk about
pitching
next
last
year, but like I actually already decided that we're gonna sign Pete Alonso. Just letting you know, I decided that.
I would say 0% chance.
Oh, there's been articles and stuff that there's not 0.
Yeah, but with like the developments of Rice, and if they bring back Belly, and they're gonna need Belly to play first more because the outfield will be a little more cluttered. I don't see them sign. And also they
They have to sign Belly.
They love Murakami. They want to bring him in if he's getting
They
posted.
also have to sign Belly back.
They will.
What would your outfield look like next
Well,
year?
no, sorry. They will target that.
That's
What would your outfield look like next year?
It's
Dominguez.
tough because I think they would trade Dominguez
Less-
or Jones.
They're playing Dominguez way less.
But you in theory, Grisham's a free agent.
I would assume Grisham's gone.
Gone.
Grisham's going to get a good deal from
Someone's going to pay him too much money.
So then Belly is your center fielder.
All right, so-
but you could go Spencer Jones in center also because he's Spencer Jones. 2026, Spencer Jones is either he's traded or he's on the team.
25 years old at that
Right.
point. Right. But I think on paper, or at least in pencil, Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge. And then you just do need a first baseman.
No,
Rice, I guess, be first baseman?
I think they trade Dominguez.
Rice
in
could
the
also
offseason,
catch like Rice does
and
a bunch.
Jones is the player.
Sure, but okay, I'm just trying to like.
And that's if they don't.
Bellinger's in center, though, under this hypothetical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
do need a first baseman unless you put Rice there.
unless
Yeah.
unless
And Rice
they
also catches.
I think they might. The numbers, that's talk about a disaster. That's not good.
What?
I don't think that's a great long-term thing, Rice catching.
No, like he's like the backup catcher.
I don't know if that's great.
he's been fine.
Fine, is it?
His analytics are not great.
I think he's been his first base actually. He had 2 really good scoops yesterday. His first
No,
base
I'm
is
talking about
very good.
catching.
No, I know, but
I'm only talking catching.
but I think he's okay. Like I don't think
yeah,
it's not like Augustin Ramirez in the fucking Marlins where everyone's running on him and stuff. And pitch framing, I think he's grading out pretty solid. That will even be less important moving forward.
That'll be less important.
With it's not. I will say this: pitch framing will still be an aspect of baseball. It's only 2 challenges.
correct.
It's not like it's automatic. If it was automatic,
But it
then
could be-
pitch framing
but
goes
it could
out.
be 10.
It could be, but
Which I don't like.
But framing will
You mean
still
if they keep
matter.
winning the challenges?
Yeah,
you
like
don't
I think
that?
like I think like I like when the NFL, right? You win a challenge, you just get one more. Like I think you shouldn't get you should get not
Yeah,
get
but the
unlimited.
counter-
That's on the umpire, though.
Yeah, the counter is like umpires.
100%.
This will make umpire.
But that's on the NFL refs too. It's like they don't get unlimited.
What did you just pull up there, Meek? I didn't see it. Yeah, it's bad.
His 7 page.
Yeah, his catching's really bad. But like,
How many games did he caught?
it's not really fair to him either. He's kind of thrown in this role halfway through the season. Like,
he's not a catcher.
He can only
he's not
get
a catcher.
better. That's the other part.
I will fully admit he's had a very nice year. I was
been-
very wrong
he's
about Ben Rice.
been great,
But
yeah.
Ben Rice, you could put him at first base. If he's going to have a year like he's having this year at first base, where he's slugging 490, he's got on base
Right.
330. That's better than Goldschmidt's been by far.
I'm telling you what I think I've said it on here. The postseason plan will, I think, be Wells' catching
Okay.
because he is the better defensive catcher.
Yes, and he's also been hitting a little better of late.
Yeah, he got his head out of his ass.
Yeah.
And Rice will be the starting first baseman.
Yeah, that makes sense.
At least unless it's against a lefty, then Goldie will be probably in there.
Goldschmidt's lefty splits are pretty good. Still,
100%.
really good. Yeah.
So then Goldie will be in there. But if Rice is starting at first,
That makes
Goldie's
sense.
going to go in there in the 7th inning for defense because he's still the better defensive first baseman.
And then you'd have who's your DH?
Stan.
So you'd have Judge and right.
Judge, I think Judge is now pretty much just the starting right
He
fielder.
literally has to play right field.
I think they've
There's no-
kind of let the reins go a little.
If he doesn't, it's a disaster. We need him in right field, Stanton.
Are you worried someone's just going to run on him in a playoff game?
Well, I think they're letting him I think
Like, I think he'll be able to throw.
throwing is
that.
becoming better and better with him. I don't think he'll ever this year be what it was, but it's
a half an arm.
enough.
Also, a half an arm Judge is better than Stanton.
yeah, he can get to balls at least.
true. That's fair. That is true.
Because Stanton, Judge's
It is a
arm
disaster now.
Judge's arm is ridiculous. Even half is fine. It's
Yeah.
not good, but I think it's fine. I think they've sat him enough, and I think his arms get like they're gonna let him loose. But Mets the AL and Met and NL is unreal. Like
Drama's crazy.
we're gonna have to talk about one of the worst meltdowns of all time is the Detroit Tigers. Like they can't win on when Skubal pitches. Like,
Watch the last two of him.
Watch the whole game.
So
Cleveland takes the lead on him. Crazy. That I don't know the update on.
is he alive?
David
Like,
Fry.
that was awful.
I think he's okay.
I feel so bad for Skubal in that situation. 'Cause
Oh.
obviously
he
he
looked
didn't mean to.
distraught,
He
yeah.
like didn't know what to do.
The
Like,
whole inning unraveled after that with him. He immediately throws a wild pitch that scores a run.
fucks with you because
Oh,
you don't want to
of
hurt
course it
someone
does.
that
Could it
way.
not?
Like, it's crazy.
But the Guardians scored 3 runs to take the lead in that inning. No ball left the infield. That's just like what they do every year. It's the same brand of baseball, and it's just like very annoying to play against.
To me,
They
what's
pitch great.
happening with the Tigers is just like what I always thought about them. Like, I thought they like were overachieving with how good they were playing.
The offense really overachieved her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Skubal is always going to be good. Flaherty's also like not that good. He's been fine.
And DFA Charlie Morton. He was 70 ERA.
With the
Yeah.
Braves now.
Bro, did you see the?
Who's else is there pitching?
Well, Reese Olson going down killed.
He's also going
yeah,
on.
yeah, that's
And
what I'm
they
saying.
AC Mize is good.
as I said, the
Mize is
deadline
pretty good.
They didn't do anything at the deadline.
Nope.
Yeah.
They added the
Morton.
reliever. No, the
Kyle Finnegan, who blew last night.
Who had a great stretch.
Right, but they needed to add a starting pitcher, and I thought they needed to add a hitter, and they didn't do either.
They
completely agree.
They had 2 starting pitchers. They had Charlie Morton, who they had a DFA.
Yes.
And Chris Paddock.
Okay,
who-
Right.
So,
So-
that's not a starting.
But that's a half
60
measure.
That's
ERA.
not.
But that's not a real move.
That's not. In my opinion, that's not adding a starting pitcher.
Absolutely not.
And then we
like-
could just go back to other teams. Like, who else added a actual
Merrill
starting
Kelly.
pitcher? Merrill Kelly was the
Which
only one. that was
changed the
added.
entire landscape of,
But I-
of everything, by the way.
But I also don't buy. I hate that argument.
Me too.
Of like, oh, look who else got traded. You could have. That's because no team wanted to up their offer. You could have been aggressive with your.
But when got
prospect.
Mitch Keller.
You could have. Yeah, you could have.
No, that's-
you could have
you could've
changed
done-
other teams' minds to go get somebody like that. I don't like that excuse. They're like, oh, nobody else was trading. No, you just didn't go hard enough.
Correct.
This tweet, by the way, from John Morosi. The Tigers starting pitcher for Thursday is still listed as TBD. I heard today they're not actively pursuing pitchers from outside the organization related. The 40-man roster is full. So, like, I don't think they don't know what they're doing. They don't know the plan.
Well, I think at this point there is no plan when you lose 7 in a row and you can't win Skubal starts. Like, I think at this point there's 5 games left, man. Like, you just got to figure it out. And you know who's bailing them out though is the Astros, who have lost 4 in a row on their end. And because of that, right now the season ended today, the Tigers would be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I was
Right.
pulling up some relevant stats. Merrill Kelly, 4.23 ERA since being traded over to the Rangers, which is fine.
The Tigers would take that.
The Tigers would take that. Mitch
course.
Keller we brought up, 5.72 ERA since the trade
But he's been in pit.
And you could say maybe going into a playoff run
Yeah.
rejuvenate someone.
But also, like
100%.
Mitch Keller, that's just what's he supposed to do?
He's pretty good. He's a solid pitcher.
you
I've
can I don't know,
never,
pitch
like,
better
been-
to up your value. To
He's
the
a lot better
offseason,
option
get
than some other
traded.
shit you see out
No,
there.
I'm
He's
saying
really
like
bad.
him. Like what? He didn't get. He's on the Pirates.
Yeah.
The Pirates are like when
Oh,
you're
right.
playing on a. Did you even tweeted that? Not you didn't tweet it yesterday. Like the Pirates, it's hard. Like if you get traded from the Pirates to a playoff team, your mindset completely
100%.
changes.
He's
and
just stuck.
You're just on the Pirates every day. I went to a Pirates game, and he pitched. There is nobody there.
Where's the motivation?
No one
No
cares.
motivation.
It's just like, obviously, there's motivation to like get a contract, but like, dude, it's so much different. Like if you go to,
100%.
like, I guarantee you, ex Bednar, how it was on
Oh my
pitching
God.
then and now, it's a world difference.
Ironically, you know what pitcher's been really good since the trade deadline? Sandy Alcantara, 3.84 ERA.
I think that was always
And
going to
that was out
correct
there, too.
itself. I think it was always going to correct itself, but I think they wanted too much for him when he was bad.
100%.
Well, like to Hub's point though, you could have given what they wanted if it meant that much.
Yeah, but it was bad.
you gotta.
It's hard to give up that much when you have a 6 ERA.
No doubt, no
That's the other
doubt.
thing,
But
yeah.
the thing is, the whole adage at the deadline is you gotta overpay to get guys. Like it's just a thing. Like people will be like, "Oh, that was too much," but that's what it takes to go get these premier players and premier trade deadline pieces to improve your team. You gotta overpay.
I think it was a very unique deadline where it just wasn't good players available, even the ones that didn't get traded. Like Mackenzie Gore stunk since the
No,
All-Star
there
break,
was
too.
good players that were bad.
Yeah,
Like there was good players that were not playing well, and you're like, well, I don't know what to do.
And then we go to Moneyball stage. He was a good player. Why
You
isn't he
would,
good?
yeah, because you would overpay for Sandy. You would overpay for Gallon, but Gallon was so bad,
That's another
and
one.
Sandy was so bad.
Pitched really well since.
And that's where I would, as a GM, would take, like, they obviously have good stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe put them in a situation. But it is tough if you swing and then miss. It's pretty bad for a GM. But, like, I don't know. Like, Gallon, I thought was always going to figure
We're talking
itself
about
out.
a 15.5 game lead. Like, there's If they were
They didn't
simply,
think they needed it.
if they were simply bad, they're fine.
But
This
also
is,
these
like,
teams
all-time
like this,
bad.
like Detroit, they don't want to pay. They don't want to do too much, and
That's
they're
the
like,
problem.
well, that's why. No, 100%. That's why they have 15 and a half games. Why am I gonna fucking do anything?
You know what I just thought about? Is somebody can go get for Thursday.
Manoa.
Alec Manoah.
Oh, I know.
That fact.
They say that he's not going to go through waivers. They say someone's going to claim him.
Tigers just had sent him out there on Thursday to save their season.
That would be unbelievable.
Do you see his ERA in AAA?
Horrible.
No, it's 2.9.
Yeah.
Now it's a weird ERA though. If you look at like what it should be,
Wait, his
like,
velo's way down.
no, and his hits like he's getting it's a lucky 2.9.
Oh, okay.
But it is 2.9.
But his velo is like drastically lower.
They say someone's going to claim him and just try to fix him.
I
You
mean,
imagine he pitches on Thursday.
If you're the White Sox or you're the Rockies, why not just claim him? And
if
try-
you're the Tigers,
If
I
he
meant for
gets
next
that
year.
time,
Because you'd have him for next year.
he's got that saying: the pressure, creates diamonds.
Pressure
and
is what you put in your time.
Yeah, here you go, dude. The season's on the line.
By the way, Merrill Kelly, I want to go back to that for a second. If he never gets traded, I don't think the Mets are would be in the
No.
driver's seat right now. The Diamondbacks by giving up could have cost themselves a playoff spot.
the problem
But
is
Fott's been
they're
better.
Still there.
So like they other guys have like stepped up.
But they still would have Merrill Kelly.
Yeah, true.
That wouldn't change Fott or
They're
Gallen.
also like the Diamondbacks are playing teams that like don't care too much,
They played the Phillies, the Dodgers now, and,
and
the
the
Padres.
Padres. And
These teams
who's
all
tonight?
care.
What?
These teams all care.
But they're like clinched. I'm saying.
The Dodgers want the division.
Dodgers
They
would-
don't have home
Dod- yeah.
I get it, but I'm saying like they've like obviously everyone, no matter what, everyone always cares. But I'm just saying like I always say I'd rather play teams that are clinched than fucking
The Phillies were still going after a bye. That's important.
the Phillies were. I'm not talking about the
Yeah.
Phillies. I'm talking about the Dodgers and
right
the.
The
and
Snell, it's Snell versus Nelson. Snell's been lights out lately, so I'm
Yeah, but
really hoping the Dodgers.
Last
take care of
night you would have been like, well, it's fucking
Ohtani.
It's Ohtani against Fat. You'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna
I know,
go with that.
I know, I was-
it's
I was-
crazy.
And then for the Reds, it's a great matchup: Skeens versus Hunter Green.
And
See how long Skeens
their
goes,
last
but yeah.
Hunter Green start unless he starts game 162 on short rest.
And tomorrow's
He's been
game,
so good.
Tomorrow's game, Dodgers.
It's awesome.
His last start was ridiculous.
He led the league in pitching war last year.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Dodgers game is Yamamoto Gallen. 3:40 p.m. is awesome.
That is fantastic.
That is a crazy-
Another wrinkle here, though, is so currently, obviously, the Guardians are in first place because they have the tiebreaker now over
Which is
Detroit.
Is that what's? I'm sorry. Before you keep going, what's the biggest collapse?
This is it.
This is it,
it,
right?
15
What
half.
15 half? But what date was it?
15.5 is July 8th.
July 8th. Wow. It's not like it was 15 and a half in fucking May.
You know what's crazy? The
It
Guardians.
was
June.
It was 10 games.
I know
2 weeks
10.
ago.
I know. It's fucking.
The Guardians gave up too. The Guardians traded Shane Bieber to the Blue Jays. Imagine if
Their closer
the
is.
Guardians-
is-
yeah, the
their
Guardians-
closer, the best closer in
Oh, I know,
baseball.
I
At some
know.
point doesn't on the team.
But they couldn't help that.
No, I'm just saying it's
They
just
traded
like
away
how it
another-
goes.
Another wrench to them is like
Two their relievers.
yeah. So an interesting dynamic here is so now
Reliever to
Cleveland.
starter. Excuse me.
So Cleveland's in first. They would be the third division winner at the moment. They will be the third division winner. That will be so they will play in the wild card. Whoever wins the Central is
Correct.
playing the wild card.
Correct.
Because Seattle and the Blue Jays, actually, and if the Yankees get it too, they would get the bye.
Right.
So that AL Central team is playing the third wild card.
Correct.
At the moment, that's Detroit. Which
Correct.
would be hilarious. So,
Could be Houston.
but Boston should make it. Their match numbers down to 3 because Houston keeps fading. Boston has the tiebreaker over Houston. Boston does not have the tiebreaker over Detroit. I think they've lost every game to them. Now they play this weekend. So Detroit would only have to win one game to have the tiebreaker. Not necessarily to get in the playoffs,
Yeah.
but that series could decide where you're playing.
Yeah.
And, it almost would behoove you, maybe not necessarily the tie. Behoove.
It's the editor of the blog right there.
Wow,
Editor-in-chief.
behoove you.
Boston would almost maybe rather play Cleveland.
What?
In what?
What?
Wouldn't you rather play
What?
Cleveland
Cleveland and who?
than the Yankees?
Oh yeah, I guess I would.
1,000%.
So I'm saying it almost.
I'm
behooves
scared
you,
of Cleveland though a little bit because it's so good right now.
but they can't hit.
I know.
It almost so back to the board.
Stop
Behoove.
saying behoove.
would
More,
almost-
please.
Wouldn't you rather be the third wild card?
Yeah, but you can't think like that.
You then also play Seattle.
I'm scared of that. Seattle's been red hot. I don't
No, no.
want to play Seattle at all. I'd rather play the Yankees in
I'd
Seattle.
play the Yankees.
In Seattle?
Okay,
I wouldn't.
Well, I'm more speaking for the
You're a
first,
Yankees
for the
fan.
first.
No, I think that I think the matchups is like pitching wise, I think the Yankees have that have the upper hand.
You know who I'd want to play right now? Is the Blue Jays.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
want the Blue
They
Jays.
seem like they're
They're not.
half checked
They're
out.
running out of
Bichette's
fumes.
hurt.
If you look at like even like their run differentials like 55 or like 60, it's not like anything crazy.
They've been so mid for a
They
while
just
now.
have kind of just like they haven't. They could have ran away with this division so many different times.
On the flip side, the Yankees could have ran away with this division as well.
Oh,
Devin Williams wasn't
Oh,
Devin Williams.
1,000%. The Yankees have had their problems.
You can go
but,
back to 9 different losses.
but if you are picking a team right now, who would you rather be, the Yankees or the Blue Jays?
Yankees.
Because the Yankees.
Well, the only
No,
thing
the
is
Blue
the
Jays,
Nah.
they're in the
Blue Jays
driver's
have
seat.
the
no. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
going
yeah.
into the playoffs, like the way you're playing, the Yankees are playing way better.
yeah, but if one team,
no question about
But
that.
if one team's playing in the wild card and one team has the
Of
bye,
course,
I'd rather
but
be
right
the
now,
team has
but
a bye.
100%. I'm not saying you're taking it almost too literal, like of like their positions. Yes, but there's also 5 games left, and we're only a game and a half out, which is like right now the Yankees have the best record in baseball since August 8th, I think, August 9th. Like they're playing really good baseball. The Blue Jays have just been like there.
Yeah.
They haven't been
They've been on
terrible.
neutral. They've been on
They haven't
neutral.
been great.
Yeah,
They just
for a
been
while.
whatever. So I'm like, I don't know. That's not how I want to be playing going into.
There is also something to be said, possibly if we're looking for Judge to have finally that postseason. He's hitting well over the last month, more like we're expected of him. Going right into the wild card and then staying into the rather than like time off till Saturday, might just keep him going. It might get.
I know. I always, but obviously you want to buy, but it's always so annoying. 'Cause sometimes I like playing in a wild card.
Oh, I do want the bye.
Everyone wants
You
it.
haven't played
buy.
the
You
wild-
always
the wild
want.
card series yet.
No, but
know,
I've been
but
in
I
the
don't
wild
like it.
card.
Yeah.
The Yankees
And
have been in
at
that wild card game a ton.
I went to that. I went to one of the games against Houston. I was there.
2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
15, but yeah.
15. Sorry.
Yeah.
But wait, like the
16,
Mets
they missed it.
last year. You know,
17.
like the Mets got going in that wild card.
But you were 3 outs away from our
100%.
yeah.
100%. But you were like that. Was the momentum started from that wild
Now,
card.
the counter to that, though, is the Yankees did have the bye last year and they made it to the World Series.
Yeah, well, I also think
The
that the
Dodgers.
AL was even
Same with
worse than
Dodgers.
last year.
Dodgers did the same thing, though.
100%.
what I'm
Like,
saying,
I know.
there are people
I
who-
know that like you want the buy. Like
Yeah.
obviously, if you have the opportunity, you take the buy for pitching.
You also set up your
purposes.
pitching. That's really.
And like if you go 3 games in that wild card and you're starting right, you don't know. It's all fucked. You're all fucked.
Yeah, that's the other part of it, too. So, Tigers and Red Sox this weekend, those games are going to matter one way or the other. Like, you're not going to pitch to Crochet's today. They're not going to obviously go Crochet on Sunday on short rest.
They're lining him up for game 1.
Right. But could you imagine, like, if they're going to be in it, could you imagine, though, like, they're not and they need to win Sunday?
Then you have to maybe have him come out of the bullpen.
Like Gallon.
Right, so then
well,
that's
like what
what
about the
fuck you
like
then for the wild
wouldn't
card.
Gallon have to do that for
The
the?
D-backs are already using a 4-man rotation. I think Gallen's pitching on 3 days rest.
No, Gallon right now wouldn't like right if they lined up.
trying to line him up for game
Fat
one.
would be pitching the last game.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
But
Gallon to be
I think they
there.
would switch it. No,
I don't know. I think they might try to start maybe with Fat and then maybe go to Gallon for like
quick. Yeah.
innings 5, 6, 7 or something. I don't know. I mean, at that point, it's a game 7 basically. Everything's on the table.
I want to see if Klummer, the baseball historian, can guess the largest blown leads in MLB history. division
78,
leads.
78 Red Sox blew a big one.
That's the one. 78 Red Sox is number 2 on the list with 14 games
The
back.
95 Angels blew a big one.
95 Mariners, 13 games back.
Yeah. So there you go. Couple
That's
for
number
you.
3, tied for 3.
You said Angels. He just said Mariners.
No,
The
but these
Angels
are teams
blew it.
that
Mariners
caught
caught him.
them.
Got it.
This is how he remembers it too. Do you know in 1914 who came back from 15 games?
That was the miracle Boston Braves.
Yep. That's number 1.
Yep.
And
Pretty good, huh?
2012, you know who came back from 13?
Why? Why do you hate history so much? It's
Oh,
interesting.
I hate it.
Wait, what year is it?
I
2012?
enjoy
2012.
what's happening right now.
You're a great baseball historian. You are.
Appreciate that.
But you're significantly less with like current assessment. But you're a
What are
baseball.
you talking about significantly less?
Yeah, you are.
I just told you who the White Sox players were. Like,
No.
what are you talking about?
No, not
No.
that.
That's not what I was saying. Like assessing like kind
Relax
of what's
over
going
there.
on.
What do you mean assessing what's going on? No, I'm not
You're
gonna.
way better at baseball history than that.
Yeah.
So, well, like for example, Clemmer, there's 2012 and 1951.
Oh yeah, that was, of course, the 51, the Giants Dodgers. Of course,
Correct.
Of course,
See,
that's
the 2012. You know that one?
What do you think? What are you laughing at, you fucking cocksucker?
No, because
I'm going. There's a lot of years in my head I have to fucking go through here.
No, you say you're easier remembering the ones in the 50s.
Well,
than
yeah,
you are the
because
ones
you grew up
recently.
listening to it. These guys don't know what it is either. No one should be.
I also I don't care when people know. It's good for you. I
don't
think
care
it's
when people
impressive, but it's also you just have to memorize it.
Well, no, it's also the story behind it too is interesting. All right, that's what I. It's not just people say that who don't appreciate or understand history. It's no, it's not so much.
I appreciate it. I don't really.
It's not memorizing facts. It's the story behind what happened in '51 was really interesting. It's crazy. They had the shot heard around the world. It ended up being a 3-game play. Marty doesn't care. It's on his phone.
I'm not on my phone.
You're playing
Am
your
I
fingers.
on my
You're
phone?
playing your fingers. I'm sorry. I'm used to sitting next to
Okay,
Rico.
I'm so sorry that I
You don't care.
I'm used to Rico.
1951. I care, but at this moment I don't give a fuck.
But
You don't
you're talking
I have
about
a
largest blown
5-game.
leads in
I have a
history.
5-game fucking left in the MLB where my team could make the playoffs. I got to be honest. At this point, I don't give a fuck about 1951.
This is where the Tigers and Guardians are
I
putting
think that's
themselves
fair.
in
But
history.
I think
I think that's fair.
I think it's.
It is interesting,
it's
but
like-
at this moment, I don't think it is. I think that's also fair for me.
When you compare the greatest, when you say it's the greatest blown lead ever, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
It's all
it's
right,
fun.
and just think I know the future Marty Mush wouldn't care, but some days is gonna be a future, whatever the version of us, 40 years from now, we'll look back at what's going on right now, and go, I can't believe this Tigers team.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
sure, yeah.
do, you
that's
have,
neat.
do you have a 2012 team?
I don't know. I can't think of it off my top of my
AL
head.
West.
2012 AL West that wasn't the Mariners, was it?
No.
I don't know.
The A's caught the Rangers
The
down
I'm
13
used to
games.
having Rico next to me was very funny.
All right, say it once in a while.
So
Um,
basically, since the 90s, no one's blown a lead.
That one doesn't register with me.
I'm not going to ask them this question because it's just for you. Who gets in the NL?
NL?
Yeah. Because I actually, Meek Phil, if I see one more tweet that Pete Crow Armstrong hit a home run before, root for your team. Stop being a bitch. Root for your team.
Can't help that.
No, but root for your team. I understand.
bitch,
Have some confidence. 5 games left. Let them
Have
fucking.
some confidence down 6-1 when they're making
But what?
errors all
But they
over the
won.
place.
But then why could you celebrate after?
He's Meek Fleming.
You have to.
Because you were so confident when they were down 6-1.
No, you could be sad, but
But I would-
you were saying it before 18 hours before the
Yeah.
game. Have some
was-
confidence. 5 games
I
left.
was not confident last night with David Pearson on the mound because David Pearson.
Yeah,
stinks.
but
He has a
you think
9
I'm
ERA.
confident all the time when Will Warren's pitching and when against
Warren's-
teams? But it's just
But I never understand it because you
have a
are
good
you rooting
lineup.
for them to lose? What
No,
are you
I
doing?
want them
What
to
is-
win.
But what is that? What does that
I
do?
want them to win, but I know David Pearson's not going to pitch good.
you didn't know that.
I did know.
Yeah, we kind of.
You did, but you didn't.
Kind
You
of.
did,
I
but
knew
you
David
didn't.
Pearson was not going to pitch good because he hasn't pitched good.
But then,
Fucking
but then
July.
hope the offense can hit a bunch of
But
runs.
they won,
And
and
the
then
offense went down 10 up, 10 down. We got that error by Dansby Swanson opened the floodgates for us.
I
So
know.
We took advantage. Once Nimmo
But
hit
like
that home-
Marty said that you were saying it before the game though.
Yeah, and then guess what? Once Nimmo hit that home run, I'm like, holy shit, we're back.
So he's got the Frank in him.
My answer
Yeah.
is the Reds.
I think my answer
Really?
is
So
the,
So
because
explain that.
So it's the Brewers will not care at all this weekend.
Okay.
And I don't think Skeens is going to go long tonight. I love Green on the bump. It's more just a matchups thing. I feel like the Marlins going to be a pest for you guys this weekend with the pitching, the way it's set up. Sandy's been pitching better in the second half. Edward Cabrera's a beast. Yuri Perez can be a beast.
He's been horrible.
We did tattoo
Can be a
Perez's
beast.
last start.
He killed us when we faced him. It's in Miami. It's not a place you guys don't play well normally.
True.
And tonight, I think you lose, just based off the matchups. Boyd's been good.
No, he's not.
No, actually, Boyd's been horrible.
Boy, this year, he's been really good.
No.
No,
over
of
the last
late,
2
of late he's been really. Actually, this is one I'm a little bit like Tong. Now Tong, I
I don't like Tong at all.
I
don't
wish it was
trust
Tong's
Tong.
command. Boyd is the guy of all 3 pitchers. He's the one I think we have the best chance of touching up.
It is but to be, in fairness to Hubs, what he's saying about Reds, it's like the Mets are truly relying on rookies to win them the wild card, it's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure
On the road, too.
Boyd is a 5.7.
Like Tong hasn't been great, and he is a
when?
huge game tonight.
Since over his last 8 starts, Boyd's ERA is 5.77.
He's been bad.
Over his last 10, it's 5.34.
I think, but on the other side though, we need Tong. Tong is Jekyll and Hyde. Sometimes Tong goes out there and gets lit the fuck up.
Yeah, no, he's
You guys
someone
hit
that's not
lefties or you
been
don't
great.
hit lefties?
We're about the same versus
Yeah.
Boyd.
Oh, you don't have a thing.
No.
Someone else has that thing that we're.
The Padres. Are
It's also
Padres,
tough.
Padres.
Like the Mets are obviously they have it. They're in the driver's seat because they are up 1. But it does that tiebreaker shit is so annoying.
So annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's so stupid.
You're
I
really
hate
only
it.
up a half game.
Like that should never be the tiebreaker thing.
No, it shouldn't.
And yeah, like because you're up 1, but yeah, you're not. Like it's so annoying. Like they should play.
Of course
Have
they
them
should.
play. Or like if it's so it's not head to head, or is it head to head?
First it goes head to head, how you did against each other, and then it goes to division records.
So they lost the Diamondbacks and the Reds.
The Diamondbacks is 3-3. The Reds is 2-4. And I was
So
wrong.
annoying.
The Reds have a tiebreaker over both the Mets and the D-backs.
Helpful. Arizona's schedule is a little more difficult. If San Diego's games matter.
It's just a problem.
I also
is,
think
like,
the Reds are better than the Diamondbacks. So I'm with you. If like the Mets, if you told me the Mets don't make it,
But the-
I
like,
think the Reds are better.
Diamondbacks
Last night was
have been-
disappointing as hell from the Red. Like that was a dismal performance by the Reds offense.
Diamondbacks have been hot.
Red hot.
Red hot. That's where it's like I agree. I think
It's 5 games left. Anything can happen.
I think it's Mets Reds for it, but I don't know. Like the Diamondbacks have just surprised me.
If someone comes in right now and says, "I know what's going to happen," then they're lying. Because
No,
at
of
this
course.
point, like you could have a utility infielder just get red hot for 5 games, and like, all right, that's why you have crazy World Series MVP sometimes. It's like, all right, like
This is the one that's most important to the Reds just because it's Hunter Green on the mound. I know you're facing seams, but like when your ace
need
is on
this
the
one,
mound,
yeah.
it's the gotta have.
They need this one.
I just want it to come down to at least Saturday. I want things to matter on Saturday.
Oh, I want it. I want it all on Sunday. I want it all.
You want this invading your NFL Sunday?
Yes.
well, the good news is all the games will start at 3:00 on Sunday for
Yeah.
baseball.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
bad.
that is the one thing they do right.
Like you also like, especially if it's not my team, it's just
Yeah.
not going to be.
I make it
It's
good
like-
with the division.
Yeah, but like it's not. It's obviously I'll watch it. I'll
But he
have a
knows he's in
different
no matter what. Yeah,
thing.
that's
no matter
safety
what.
net.
Like
There's a difference between like 4
watching,
days off or 2.
like watching the 1 to 4, and then I go to the baseball games when it's like the 5th inning is incredible. And then also like I can have just both TVs. That's a Sunday. Right
Also, odds are at the moment the Yankee game on Sunday will be relevant.
the division is it's just so tight now. The fact that we're 1 game back is
I'm just saying
crazy.
because we don't have a tiebreaker. That's more what I was saying.
No, I know, but it's just that we have the White Sox the next 2 games.
Now let's see what Crochet hasn't pitched well on shorter rest than he's
Better on the road.
Yeah, but he has not the rest thing is a
Right.
thing with him.
It's very fair.
And I think this is a shorter rest to get him a longer rest for Game 1 wild card, I believe. So we'll see. But it's Scherzer also. You can get the Scherzer.
Red Sox was one of my plays on is Red Sox run line for that reason. Yeah, I just don't trust Scherzer, and I think
don't trust
on the
Scherzer.
road.
Yeah, Max Scherzer in a big divisional game, can never trust them.
That's more.
That's more part of
With
it, yeah.
Aaron Judge, like, so let's say he gets off to let's say he doesn't play well. Let's say you guys win the wild card round, he doesn't play well. What is like the threat level? What is that like the stress level?
Well, the problem is this: the stress
it wouldn't
level.
be anything for I don't believe in any of that shit.
I do.
I do because it is a different mindset.
Last
in
year
my
was
opinion.
very frustrating to watch.
And it's like, but like, no matter what, the bar is so low. Like he has played abysmal, and like when last year he did get bailed out because we went to the World Series.
He also had like the Clase homer was huge. They
There's
didn't
also
lose that
things
game.
like when you're that good though, like no one cares, no one talks about that home run. You know, like no one talks about his singles that he hits when they're winning already. Like it's just like it's a very minuscule thing where everyone's watching like when it's bases loaded and he does strike out.
microscope is just so.
Yeah, it's just annoying. It's just more like even if he hits one go-ahead home run, like no one cares.
Here's what it comes down to: if Aaron Judge is his version, his MVP version in the postseason, the Yankees I think will win the World Series. If he's not, then they won't. The team goes as he goes. Like the whole lineup.
You they'll win the World Series?
If he's
think so.
he's his MVP version, like the 50 homer, 1,000 OPS
They win
guy,
the World
I
Series.
think they win. If they were to win the World Series in the next, whatever, so many years, I think it's because he went nuts.
Okay.
I'm more confident
And if
this
he
year than
didn't,
last year.
Just a note, Ohtani was awful in the World Series last year, but nobody will ever bring it up because
No,
they won the World
exactly.
Series, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Correct.
But I think the Yankees are better than last year. Their version of this team is better than last year, lineup wise and pitching wise.
Pitching-wise, I don't agree with.
So you
Definitely.
replace Cole with Fried.
So it's the same.
it's a better Rodon.
Rodon was not good last year.
It's a better Rodon.
Better Rodon, and I think that Schlittler and Heel is a better 3-4.
The issue is the bullpen.
Yes, but our closer's good.
Closer's good.
Closer's better than we had last year.
Bullpen is
You're saying the closer's Bednar?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
as opposed to who?
Devin Williams.
No. It's just like the 6th inning.
Now Devin Williams has been really good lately. That's a good sign. Like
Clay
striking
Holmes
guys
was
out.
not
Whatever.
a good, and Weaver was our closer. And
Well, Clay Holmes was a really good closer in the playoffs last year.
Was he?
I don't think he was even closing.
Yeah, Weaver was.
Weaver, excuse me, that's what I meant to say. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we had a guy where it's
Weaver,
like
excuse me, I misspoke.
Clay
Weaver
wasn't
was-
bad, but Clay wasn't bad either.
No, but Weaver was a really good closer.
Yeah,
last year.
Weaver,
So, like,
yeah.
it's Bednar even a match that would be tough to do because Weaver was so good.
But that gives us Weaver in the 8th inning. That's even better for us now that we
Weaver,
didn't have.
Weaver's kind of a problem.
fair.
Weaver's kind of their problem right now. Like he's not throwing 98 anymore
I'm just saying we have.
and hit up.
was-
Williams though becoming this guy lately is nice. If Williams, Bednar 8-9 can solidify itself, their chances go up a lot.
There was just two guys.
Fernando
There
Cruz
was
can do his thing,
two
and
automatic outs in our lineup last year. Were like automatic outs.
2 non-MLB players.
Yeah, like and we made
One of them was
the
sitting in the stands with Dante.
yeah, like it's just like the team aspect. Yes, Juan Soto is way better than anyone that we have besides Judge in our lineup right now, of course. But Bellinger has done really well this year. He has. He's been a good person in that lineup.
Grisham's been a
and
better version of
Grisham
himself.
has been great. So it's like the lineup is more balanced than it was like.
Rice.
Volpe would like lead off last year, who
Jazz has
wasn't
been
great.
great.
And then you had Judge Soto, and then Stanton, and then it really fell off after that.
Right.
It really went downhill where it's more balanced. Our 7-8 guys aren't automatic
I think
outs.
also you have the aspect of speed now with this team that you really haven't had in the past. Where, like Jazz and Caballero just run at will.
You guys had a guy at 30 steals. You let him go though this year. It's sad.
35. Or no, 36.
Now I'll say this,
now.
and also with that guy, I think there's gonna be some bad pickoffs in the playoffs. They're gonna piss us off.
Yeah.
These guys have big leads and they just get thrown out. I
It's
feel
just
like in
more.
big moments.
I'm also like next year, like if Cole comes back, like nice, and with Cole and Fried is crazy one.
and this version of Rodon.
And then if Schlittler's actually like
Right.
really good, and Heel has been great,
And
like
then there's a lockout in 2027. We're watching Banana Ball.
Right. So 2026 has got to be it.
before we go,
But I think they're better defensively and steals, and I think that is a nice aspect of this team.
before we go to picks,
Hey, dude.
Jeff, hey dude, and then football maybe. You said.
before we go to picks, I want to talk to you about Hey Dude. This week's episode is brought to you by Hey Dude. What better way to kick off football season than with the official shoe of tailgating? Hey Dude is offering a special offer to get you ready for the season. Whether you're in the parking lot before the game or locked in the red zone from the couch, make sure you're ready for football season with Hey Dude. For a limited time, go to heydude.com/Barstool. Use code PICKS20 to get 20% off the Hey Dude Barstool collection. That's code PICKS20 to grab 20% off all of your favorite styles. Order yours today and experience comfort all season long. Make sure you go get that, especially on the weekends. It's nice any day, actually, just to put those Hey Dudes on. They're very comfortable, easy to get on, and 20% off is always a steal. So go there now. Quickly, I was just thinking about like teams that are really just a disaster with quarterbacks. Giants have obviously been one. With Daniel Jones now, like seeing that you had something at quarterback sucks is what I'm saying. The Panthers having Baker Mayfield
And Darnold.
is pretty, and then like you draft a guy number 1 and he's like, we still don't know if he's good. What a fumble. And then the Jets are also like Darnold,
Geno Smith. You want to go
Geno
back far?
Smith as well. But like it's just crazy that you really do just think this guy sucks. But it just crazy when you really put him in a different situation. They can be very good. Like the Baker Mayfield's really the one where I'm like, wow. He was playing defense scout team.
Defense scouts. Yeah.
On the-
That picture is crazy every
It's
time it comes.
crazy where he was like,
I thought it was AI the first time.
because if you watched him on the Panthers, he wasn't that bad. It's just the Panthers were god awful.
Horrific organization.
And it's just so funny, like they're just not getting better still. Like you go through all that.
Ted does seem like a good draft pick, but they need so much more.
Yeah.
The defense is terrible.
What game were you guys most excited for this week?
Football, NFL. How is it not the? Although Is there some like enough with the Chiefs?
Ravens Chiefs to me is just
Is that like fuck
Giants,
these?
Chargers, Jackson Dart.
I actually
It's
am
a-
I'm very excited to see him
like,
move the ball.
I think everyone's excited to watch him.
Eagles Bucks is interesting.
Am I crazy to say Vikings Steelers has my interest a little
Worse.
bit? Being in London,
I don't know how the Colts Rams done either for people.
Colts Rams is very
I
interesting.
think that's an interesting. Like,
I mean, and you know,
even
my,
without my fandom,
my
of
game
him,
Sunday
it's-
night. Granted, I don't know how close it's going to be because no CD and the Cowboys are missing a lineman and their defense. Is
Yeah, that doesn't
terrible.
excite me too
But
much.
the Micah,
Micah does.
Micah part of it,
Like it does, but it doesn't excite me. Too
right?
much.
Right. That could be a 20.
I was going to say Ravens Chiefs, sure. Colts Rams, definitely. Eagles Bucks for sure.
Yeah.
And then
your game.
Giants Chargers just because of Dart. And then Vikings Steelers.
I would throw Vikings Steelers in there solely because Vikings looked so good last week. We'll see what Wentz has in store. I haven't been overly impressed by Pittsburgh, but they're 2-1. So if they can get to 3-1, that's super interesting for the AFC North
Yeah.
situation there.
I'm very
That
excited.
could be an ugly game though, too. I could see.
You excited for the Lions game, Mick?
Yeah.
Quick question. Fantasy, real quick.
What do you got?
Would you guys start Benson or Marvin Harrison Jr. on your team?
Trey Benson.
That was quick.
Trey Benson. Who's
Yeah.
that?
Running back for the Cardinals.
Because James Conner's out.
Oh,
Benson's gonna get
bro,
the
you
load.
should. I would have guessed 100 times. I had no clue. Is Trey Benson or who?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Trey Benson.
I'll
If
be
you're a projections guy, Benson's 13, he's 11.
This is for flex.
Yeah.
Who are they playing?
Seahawks tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
In Arizona.
Oh, right, that's
I think,
Thursday
I think,
game.
And I love the Cardinals tomorrow.
I
think
w-
Benson.
I wouldn't trust Marvin Harrison.
I think you go
at
Benson
all.
as well.
I think you go Benson. Does he catch the ball?
Yeah, he's also like plays when Connor's playing as well.
So now it's
Not
just
like
him.
it's not like
He's the bell cow now.
what?
He's the bell cow now.
Yeah, he's gonna get all the. It's not gonna be like a. I don't think it's gonna. I think that Mercado's the other guy.
D. Merker, yeah.
Mercado.
Trey Benson, man. Who is this guy?
I am playing you in fantasy. That's not for that.
Van Knight
That's another.
as a
But
third
I am.
We're doing well in our pick cent.
remember
I'm 3-0 in the Barstool one, and we are 3-0 in.
in this.
We're not gonna get the. If we get the Nadeau haircut, it's one of the worst collapses ever.
That'd be crazy. I think we're a pretty good team.
Great GMs.
Right, yeah, together we are the greatest GM of all time.
Yeah.
Undefeated.
We're beating the shit out of teams too. Crazy they do it on Yahoo.
I know.
Like I didn't know Yahoo was still going on.
I get frustrated when it's that.
Yeah.
Frustrated?
You know what pisses me off?
I know. We know.
When a guy's listed as doubtful late in the week and you just want to put him on your IR spot, but a team has to wait so long to put him as out.
Dude.
How about when a guy like Tucker Kraft just plays, but he's a decoy?
Yeah, that's even worse.
And then, yeah,
But then like
not good.
in Jigba was like they kind of said he might be on a snap count and he was unbelievable.
Love him.
You know who's Tyrone Tracy on fantasy is doubtful.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
He's
about.
out for 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we know he's out 2 to 4 weeks. Fucking put him on IR already.
Yeah,
Or say he's out for the game.
That is dumb.
Don't tell me he's doubtful. We know he's doubtful.
Also, you know what I have on that? Would you do Benson, Marvin Harrison Jr. or Trey Tucker? Trey Tucker is the 4th position rank right now because of last week.
And that Bears defense is leaky, and Geno slings the ball.
He had 40 points last week, Trey Tucker.
That's insane.
40 points.
It's a lot of points.
I'd still go Benson.
Clemmer, what's your picks?
I have 2. So I need to make up this ground with my units here for the baseball season. So I got a parlay. It's plus 396. It's Rangers run line, Red Sox run line. Thought being Crochet's really good on the road, and Taj Bradley's been horrible. It's against DeGrom. And then I'm also on the White Sox plus 1.5 in case the Yankees went out a little boozing. Maybe they're kind of take the foot off the gas pedal a bit.
Clemmer,
Plus 136.
I will say, with all due respect, on Sunday, whatever parlay you have to make up the units that you've lost this year, I will ride it with you.
Oh wow, ugh, gross. All right, cool.
Well,
No, I'm happy. I'm happy.
I don't get it. Wow, thank you for riding with me.
Wow, thank you for riding
That's
with
all
me.
I want.
I'm going with the over in the Brewers game. Yankees minus 1.5. I'm going with Miami against Phillies plus 160. Going with the Red Sox minus 125, and then I'm going with the Diamondbacks plus 130 with against Snell.
Going the Reds minus 119. They got to win this game, and I don't really think. I'm actually curious what they have Skeens props at? What do they think they're getting at?
It wasn't that bad. So I checked too. So I saw like strikeouts were like
Ks is
7 strikeouts.
40 outs.
I didn't see. Could
They
you
don't have his outs.
could you bet on him to get a win? I couldn't see it earlier.
No. They don't have his outs. They have his hits. It's 4.5. But they don't have his outs. That makes you think they're unsure of
They have his earned runs over
how
1.5.
long he's going.
That's usually what they would have if he was in a regular start.
I mean, to be fair, if he was only going 4 innings, 5 innings, whatever, I don't think he goes
It would
past
be
5.
1.5 for runs.
What would it be? They can't do like half.
But then the money would be bigger. But it's minus 121.
Yeah.
It would be like minus 170.
I don't think he goes past 5. So 100 Green's got to throw some zeros. Then they get to the Pirates pen. Minus 119. They got to win the night after last night's loss. I'm staying away from the Sox, even though I do like that. What you're saying. The short resting is kind of steering me
That's
away.
fair.
With Crochet. He's given up 3 runs. He hasn't had a good month.
He's given it 3 runs in the last 2 starts.
Last 2 starts, and then there was a good start in between, and then there was he got shelled.
Scherzer's been shitty though, right?
Scherzer's been bad. I'm just staying away from the game. I like the Cubs minus 120. Just not trusting Tong.
Scherzer gave up 7 runs and got 2 outs his last start.
Yeah, he's not good. And then, oh my goodness, A's plus 108. Taking that. That's a bad line for Hunter Brown. Is it?
Astros
I
team.
am on Mark Vientos home run plus 570.
Wind is blowing in, I think, because the over-under was 7 in the game, I think. Just FYI.
I'll take my chance. I mean, the home run odds yesterday I thought were wonky, and then the Mets ended up hitting 3 home runs. So
Liam, I have a
I'll
quick
take my
question
chance
for
versus the
Liam.
lefty.
Totally fair.
And Mark Vientos also homered versus the Cubs on ESPN last year. Tonight's game's on ESPN.
Oh, that's a thing.
In my mind, I can see it working out both ways.
You definitely subscribe
I'm
to that.
imagining Mark Vientos hitting a home run to center field like he did
That
last
head shake
year.
was incredible.
It's just nonsense. It's on ESPN. You sound like you really are Meek Fleming.
I'm picturing Mark Vientos hitting a home run to center field on ESPN like he did last
To be
year.
fair, that was a positive thing he was bringing up.
I know, but like Frank thinks like the broadcast teams or something like.
Yeah, cost us something.
Games do
weird.
feel different when they're on different networks. Like
They're-
they feel bigger.
he's not-
when
The
they're on-
players playing the game.
No, for me personally.
There's no bearing on the actual.
For me personally, when the game's on something other than a local network, I'm like, okay, this game feels bigger than it used to.
But you're not. But you're not playing the game.
But I'm watching it.
I have a question for Liam. Liam,
Yeah.
I'll give you like 2 minutes, but if you had to take a guess on like who Rico would who's Rico's touchdown score would be this week, do you have any clue?
Zach Gallen.
Touchdown score?
I'm kidding. Like,
Oh.
every you mentioned anything baseball, all Rico ever talks about is Zach Gallen.
You know what he would say? He would say Zach Gallen because he wasn't paying attention to the conversation.
Yeah.
That's true. Do you have any guess, Liam?
No,
Or
I don't.
will
I
you
have no
have one
idea.
soon or no?
I could probably. Yeah.
You will, right?
Okay. Yeah, I could.
Like, no, I'm not like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I think I do.
On your friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has that gone out yet or no?
I don't know. I'm
All
not
right.
sure.
Well, let's maybe tomorrow we can figure that
I
out.
think Bosco will be in studio tomorrow.
What?
Bosco should be in studio tomorrow.
You could just ask him.
No, I'd rather Liam guess first.
Okay.
All right. That's the show. We will be back tomorrow. I think just Bosco. I think Ev is gone for. I think they're going to Illinois. I don't know exactly when, but we'll be back tomorrow. See ya.